Hey, Cyber-Alchemist here. Welcome to the first video of my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm presenting a controlled proof of concept for observing server-side command execution in React and Next.js applications. This demonstration is based on research I documented in my article, When Frontend Assumptions Break. Modern front-end frameworks like React and Next.js are often perceived as client-only. Developers assume execution contexts stay on the front end, but that belief can break down when abstractions extend into server behavior. In particular, React server components and Next.js server actions can execute code entirely on the server even when it appears that it won't. What the vulnerability is? The vulnerability we discuss here, tracked as CVE 2025-55182, stems from unsafe server-side execution pathways. Unsafe deserialization and execution of certain input can cause server-side command execution, even when front-end abstractions suggest otherwise. All testing was done in a fully isolated lab environment with no connections to external systems and no credentials involved. This is important. The goal here was observation, not exploitation. When front-end abstractions like server actions or React server components run on the server, trust boundaries may blur. Even benign system commands may execute on the server under specific conditions, which we can observe from within the application's context. This doesn't mean we're producing a shell or a weaponized exploit. Instead, it highlights that once user-controlled execution reaches the server, core assumptions about safety no longer hold. Medium. Input that looks safe on the front end can still affect server behavior and, in certain configurations, lead to high-impact outcomes. In real-world deployments, additional controls such as egress filtering, process isolation, and strict runtime settings can reduce exploitability. However, the vulnerability's existence and its server-side impact mean teams should patch affected versions and review execution paths carefully. With that context, let's switch to the live environment and observe how basic system commands execute through the vulnerable application. Hey,